back to the farm today and yesterday. So I'm here by myself. All by myself. Yes, I do. And let's see here. Click, click, clickety, click. Video / Velo Marca. Wink. Control C. Control V. Alright, so I'm going to start this off with Borean Windweaver. Nothing else in this pack even comes close. Soothsayer Hermit, maybe, but it's ever since its nerf, it's really no contest. Windweaver is by far the best card in this pack, and it is what I'm taking. Spite Mage, it's card for card removal. It's never going to go better than 1-for-1. Now, it does go 1-for-1 with pretty much everything, but I have higher hopes of my opening pick. So, and if it doesn't come up in your opening player level, it gets pretty bad because it doesn't. A 3-1 under level that doesn't have an ability doesn't do much. Soothsayer Hermit, very strong card, gives you lots of options, but and it's rank 3, guarantees that you have 2 3s in your hand when you draw it. War Machine, meh, not a bad card. It's Matrix Warden on steroids with overload. War Tinker, you're unlikely to see enough robots to make that worthwhile. And Apocrymancer, I don't want to be playing a lot of Aloyan spells, so Windweaver is the pick. Now, the question is, what do I pair it with? Out of this pack, it's a toss-up for me between Grove Matriarch and Wind Primordial. Wind Primordial is a lot better than some people give it credit for. A lot better. Mobility 3 with 16 attack at rank 3 makes it one of the better game closers that Tempest has. It's obviously not as good as, say, Howl of Wind, but I think it's what I'm going to take. Grove Matriarch is also really tempting. Allomancer out of faction is just bad. Firelight Hunter, I still miss Magma Hound, and it's a worse Magma Hound because it can't block. Metamind Adept, meh. I'm taking the Wind Primordial. Alright, well, I'm going to AT and taking the next Overwatch here. I could go NT and take the Hulk, but I like next Overwatch a lot. And with AT, you frequently can pick up some Battle Brands in draft. Because it's an allied card, and people that aren't playing AT aren't going to take it. Frost Shadow Strike or 7-drop. I'm taking Frost Shadow Strike. Affects multiple lanes, can turn combat. And another Wind Primordial. So, 5 cards in. I've got 4 Tempest and 1 Aloyan. And they're all fairly good cards. So, I'm pleased with where I am right now. Here, I'm just going to take Steelskin Spelunker. It's solidly statted creature at each level. Not great. It's got a little bit of a bonus ability. It's also not great, but together it makes a decent card. And I'm not a big fan of Warbringer or Metamind Archivist. And I don't want to take too many spells early on because I can get forced into spells later and then get some really bad hands. This is either the 8-drop or the Alpha. Alpha is tempting. I'm in the right faction combination to go walls, but I think I'm going to go with the 8-drop and give myself some reliable underdrops. This one is between Matrix Warden and Sky Knight. I think I'm going to lean towards Sky Knight. Again, mobility is just that effective in draft. Matrix Warden's not bad. Matrix Warden's a very high pick, and I may actually be wrong to take Sky Knight over it. Don't really need too many of these 8-drops because they scale terribly. I don't want to play them in player level 1. Sky Knight seems like the best card in the pack. Well, it's a coin flip between Sky Knight and Matrix Warden. Another Wind Primordial. And here I'm going to take Volcanic Giant over a Metamind Infiltrator. I'm not a big fan of this card. Really not. It's not terrible. It's got decent stats at rank 2 and pretty good stats at rank 3, but it's still lackluster. It doesn't get up to great stats at any level, and its level 1 is underwhelming. Oh gosh. Here I'm going to take the Metamind Overseer. I've said it about a billion times, but I'll say it again. 2.1 and 3.1 are the two most important turns in the match, and anything that helps improve your consistency on those turns is a powerful card. That's exactly what Metamind Overseer does. So I'm taking the Metamind Overseer. Would have liked to have taken the Steam Sentinel, and failing that Overseer, that's what I would have taken. Here I'm going to take Blizzard Shaman. It's kind of a funky card. There are times you don't want to play it, but it's got just great stats at every level, and its ability can be a game changer. It's rank 3 is mediocre, but what are you going to do? You got a 6-7 and a 10-11 at rank 1 and 2. Tower Scout's not bad. It's another high attack mobility creature with 5, 9, 15, but its mobility doesn't scale. Another option would be the Everflame Aura as a game closer, or emergency removal. Dropping mobility on a creature can seal plenty of games, but I'm taking Blizzard Shaman. I said I was going AT for Battle Brand, and I get a Battle Brand, so I'll take the Battle Brand. Here, I'm going to take Tech Explorer, I think, and Sky Knight, of course. Oh gosh, I'm halfway through. I haven't picked up any Defenders yet, so I've passed on some. So Vault Welder's not a great option. I'm leaning towards Razortooth. It's a solid creature at every level, but it does need to be able to get through and hit the opponent to really shine. You can't hit once; it's underpowered. But if you can get one hit in, it grows pretty darn fast. It's also a must-answer creature for your opponent. I'll take another Sky Knight. I will take the Ortec Warhammer, because I'm in the right factions for it. Here, I'm going to take another Wind Primordial. Tempted to take the Ambusher, but Wind Primordial is just more flexible. And I need to start upping my Alloying count, so I'm going to take the 8-drop. Who am I kidding? Take another 8-drop. Another Battle Brand. Now I have to start upping my Alloying count. Not going to happen here. I'm taking the Ambusher. Now I'll take the Matrix Warden. And now I'll take the Tower Scout. Here I'm going to take the Sparkstone as a way to activate my Steam Sentinels. And an Alpha, now that I have a way to activate it. And I'll take the Enforcer because I need to up my Alloying count. And I'll take the Instigator. And I'll take the Defender. So my deck isn't terribly well balanced in terms of its factions. Wrong deck. Boink! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's only about a third Alloyan, 2/3 Tempest. So my two Battle Brands are unreliable to get the level up. Well, I'm okay with that. I'm going to level Sky Knight here. Ooh, I could level Tech Explorer and get a freebie. Yeah, I'm going to do Tech Explorer and level Sky Knight. If I get very lucky, I can get the upgrade creature next turn. I didn't get very lucky. Probably drop Blizzard Shaman and Razortooth here. Probably battle with the Tech Explorer and let it die to whatever it's going to die to first, so I don't inadvertently block in my Razortooth. Kind of seeing Blizzard Shaman in lane 1 and Razortooth in 4. I should just play Wind Primordial in 2. Well, that's disappointing. Huh. Well, that changes things a little bit. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and Blizzard Shaman and move my Tech Explorer. My Razortooth is going to get hemmed in no matter what I do. Unless... No, even then it's still hemmed in. Yeah. Blizzard Shaman. Whee! And then I will take Razortooth and play it... Oh, it doesn't have mobility. Over here. I got first blood. That means I win, right? Sarah Nug, that sounds like a very long trip. And we lost one of my viewers, so it's just you and Cubic, or Cubic, Sarah Nug. Piper McLeod left me. Goodbye, Piper McLeod, wherever you may be. Oops, not what I wanted to do. Video manager, there we go. Spirit Stone, wow. That's kind of scary. Really is. I think I'm going to leave it alone. Drop Metamind Overseer. Gotta block it over here. That's got two. Now I'm gonna put this guy over here. I don't want that Spirit Stone running away with the game. So I need it to die on my turn, not on his turn, when I can control how much stuff dies. I can use a Battle Brand to do it pre-combat. Maybe it's better to do it post-combat. Drop Windweaver in front of the Drake, move Overseer over, battle, and then Battle Brand it if it happens to respawn, or if it doesn't respawn in the side lane, rather. I do have the Alloying Creatures. Is that really what I want to do? Now I'm going to Battle Brand here, level up the Windweaver. Excellent. Battle, get my 5 damage, and throw Alpha in front of the Sentry. Oh wow! Look at that. That's an even trade. I'm fine with that. I throw my Windweaver in front of the Drake. Alpha flies over to block the Dirge Banshee. And I Battle Brand the Glutton and level my other Alpha. Battle. Board clear. I level up 2 cards to level 3. That's a pretty good turn. And the Windweaver is going to be hard for him to take out in a single hit. Hey, Full Dondo. Full Dondo, there is very, very little that I want to trade for. Very nice, Serenug. I'm glad that I can help. That Spirit Stone's a problem. That Drake, less so, because it doesn't have mobility. If it had mobility, it would be a problem. Let's fly you over to mid. Drop Ambusher over here. And Warhammer here. So, Dondo, there are a grand total of 5 legendaries that I do not have a playset of. Whee! Those 5 legendaries, and the only things that I would be willing to trade for are Steel-Eye Seer, Staff of Varus, only one, because I know there's a second one coming with missions, 2 Ancestral Echoes, Oh, I don't know why. Whew. That had me concerned for a second. Let's try this again. Steel Ice here, I have none of. Only I need 2 Eniogs, 2 Lashes, 1 Staff, and 2 Ancestral Echoes, and that's it. I have playsets of everything else. And therefore, I have no interest in trading anything else. Rot Wanderer. Oh, that was mean. Oh, do I take the gamble? I think I do. 2, 2, it'd be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to drop Tech Explorer here. Oh, wait, no, that's actually bad. Never mind. I'm going to drop Tech Explorer here, leveling up the Sentinel. And Matrix Warden in lane 2, buffing said Tech Explorer to kill the Sentry when there's not a lot. There's a very good chance it doesn't spawn in a side lane, and only 1 creature has died. It. Really is all about understanding how to handle Spirit Stone. Now, it can become a problem if it respawns in the side lanes, but fortunately that hasn't happened. That's an even trade. I'm fine with that. That's no longer an even trade. So I obviously play Blizzard Shaman, which keeps the Tech Explorer from dying to a 3-3. Might still die to an 8-3, but that's good. I wish it hadn't gone mid. Best place for it would have been lane 2. But, you know what they say about wishes. Wishes were horses, we'd all be eating steak. So, Full Dondo, drop me a line in Twitch chat later, Twitch messaging. I'll reach out to you sometime offline. I'm not going to conduct trades while streaming because it's kind of dull for everybody else. I don't mind bragging on myself with the amount of my collection completeness I have, but I'm not going to sit here and negotiate a trade in front of everybody because that, at least for me, would be very boring. Very, very boring. Oh gosh, it is like 1,000,000 degrees in here. How am I getting sick? I know my sinuses are acting up. Oh. I decided that I'd go ahead and bring in my very sick kitty cat to sit on my lap and enjoy the games with me. I think we go Sky Knight mid and Alpha in front of the Glutton. Take 6, which I really don't like doing, but I think having Sky Knight in mid is more valuable. It lets me answer something that he plays if I don't draw well on the next turn. I am... Wow, how old am I? I was born in 1983, so I'll let you do the math. Yeah, you see, like that I can answer with Sky Knight. Yeah, I've got... No, I can actually do this. Do it this way. Flame Rift Instigator. Buldondo, my allergies are acting up not due to cats, but rather due to the time of the year. Somebody thought it was a great idea to make it be spring and allergy season. So here, I could do 36 points of damage to my opponent and block out all the lanes except for mid. I actually think that's a really compelling argument. Drop Flame Rift Instigator over here. Activating Forge Guardian Alpha. Move Sky Knight over. And I'll go for 40 damage. And Frost Shatter Strike this guy onto the Sky Knight. Push my 40 damage. And in turn. Now he has to answer the Alpha and the Sky Knight or he dies. With Battlebrand 2 and Windweaver 3, there is almost nothing he could do to stall. So he either has to kill me or kill the Alpha and the Glider. Anything else results in his death. There's a jetpack. That kills the glider. Can you take care of the Alpha? No, you cannot. I win. He's going to move that in front of the Alpha, but Battlebrand clears it, and 27 damage is more than 14 damage. Whee! Good game, Pregapapo, Pago, Pregapo. Anyways, off to a 1-0 start. And this has not been updated, so I don't know when the next missions come out or what next week's tournament is. Actually, I do, but that's because I read the website. Doop, doop, doop. Hopefully this queue will go quickly tonight. Last night it was a little bit slow. Doop, doop, doop. Kaloom, good luck, sir. By the way, I assume that everyone I play, just because of statistics, from the poll numbers that I've seen on this game, admittedly unscientific. I have no idea what you're talking about, Fuldondo. Something like 85 to 90% of the player base is in fact male. So it makes a lot of sense to assume that people are male. I think I'm going to Frost Shatter Strike here. Get this guy under control and clear the Grove Huntress. Now I only have 4 health come my turn, which is easy enough to handle. I couldn't block it out or kill it, so. Then after that, I'm going to play a Windweaver. I don't know what you mean by Skill Shaman acting. Oh, I do now. I have, what, 1? Yeah, I have 1 Blizzard Shaman. Oh, wow. I think I Battlebrand this guy off the board, level up the Ambusher, trade the Windweaver for the Razortooth, and drop Metamind in 1. That seems like a good plan. Opponent's playing a very aggressive mobility deck. That actually scales pretty well. I'm not going to lie. Oh, that's beautiful. The Nexus Overwatch goes in mid, obviously. How you doing, kitty boy? You're looking a little rough today. Been bleeding a little. You're purring, though. You are so skinny. Lily, why are you whimpering? Poor kitty boy. In any event, don't know, Full Dondo. Don't care. Outside of playing in a major tournament, don't really mind if somebody wants to stream snipe me. If that's what they need to do to win, that's what they need to do to win. This isn't a great start. I'm going to drop Nexus Overwatch, level up the Razor Tooth, and trade the Sky Knight for the Hermit. I could have played Razor Tooth in mid, but I think long-term my deck is more reliable than my opponent's. So I would rather trade things off here and beat him in the late game. And he goes and does something like that. Tech Explorer clears the... Yeah. Tech Explorer clears the Grove Keeper. Level up Windweaver. And drop Sky Knight in mid. He's going to use Seismic Adept to move Tech Explorer to lane 4 and then move Frostfang to kill it. Or at least that's what he should do. But I'm perfectly fine. Tech Explorer 2 got me value, so what else do I need it for? No, he moves Sky Knight. So he doesn't take the free kill on the Tech Explorer. See if I can figure out how to punish him for that. Oh, double Frostfang. How quaint. It's only 9 damage. That doesn't clear that one, unfortunately. That does clear that guy. Okay, so you got it anyways. I think I Battle Brand the Adept, level up Matrix Warden, and throw Sky Knight in front of Frostfang. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I know my Sky Knight dies to the Frostfang when it moves over, but that keeps it from moving in front of the Sky Knight too. And this hand's pretty nice. Actually, this hand's a little bit less nice now that I have considered it fully. No, that's better. I think I clear these two creatures with Razor Tooth and Frost Shatter Strike. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Drop Razor Tooth, Frost Shatter Strike this guy off the board, onto Razor Tooth. Frost Shatter Strike gives me 2 lanes worth of value. Now, my problem is that I was going to say I've seen most of my leveled cards, and I draw 2 more rank 2s. I guess that's what happens when you level up so many cards. I still probably saw... Actually, I drew very well in player level 2. As you just saw in my deck, I have no level 2 cards left in my deck, which means I saw every single level 2 card. And I'm still behind on life. Go figure. Here, I'm obviously playing Metamind Overseer in front of Ambusher and Overwatch in mid, leveling Sky Knight. It'd be nice to clear Venom Fang, but I can accept the extra 10 damage for the board state that provides me. And the late game value. And you clear my Razor Tooth. Hurrah. Ooh, that actually might change things. It does. I don't take the level up value, because this way I can clear the Venom Fang and keep both creatures on the board. If I do it the other way around, the Nexus Overwatch dies to Venom Fang. So I'll take the card value now over the additional level 2 later. And I drew 2 level 2s. That's disappointing. That is extraordinarily disappointing. Yeah, about that. I think I've got to go Alpha Sky Knight and take entirely too much damage now. I need some good rank 3s now. That gets Battle Branded off the board, and that's going to smack me in the face. I think that's game. Could be wrong, but I think that that is insurmountable for me. 7 and 5 is 12, 24. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm not really sure where this one went wrong, to be honest. Good game, Kaloom. I don't have a comeback play at that point. I guess I got too greedy. I'm just not really sure when. That one I may have to go back and review. My opponent drew really well, but I drew really well. I guess he was playing a more aggressive, stronger early game deck. And so I got behind on board and couldn't recover given the way my cards played. Because my cards played late game and got to late game and I was already dead. Should have played some Steam Sentinels earlier to try and stabilize. And again, he was playing all mobility, so defenders don't work very well against mobility. Well, we drop Nexus Overwatch and level a Primordial. We're sad that we played Nexus Overwatch because these Sky Knights don't have a place to land. If this trait works out well, I'll play a Sky Knight. I might also play, I don't know, I might play Steam Sentinels here. Or Steam Sentinel and Avalanche Guard, rather. Yeah, definitely playing Steam Sentinel. Yeah, Steam Sentinel and win Primordial. Hey, lol, it's available. Welcome back to the stream. Serenug, that's a rough beat. I've had that happen to me before, but it stings. And not really sure I would have done that, but okay. Dodo Larash, Gamgee, and Zeoclem. Welcome to the stream. I think I'm going to Instigator here, activate the Steam Sentinel. And crap. I didn't think this one through. I should have Blizzard Shaman first and then done that. Oh well, I'll play the Ambusher now instead. Don't give him a chance to combat trick his Nexus Overwatch. Spirit Cleave, awesome. Let's see here. I will respond to that by playing Metamind Overseer, getting my 2 cards, and playing Ortec Warhammer. With the trigger. My bank account is 123 123 112233. I know, it's an amazing coincidence. Everybody always thinks I'm crazy when I tell them that, but then I show them my actual bank account statement, and they're amazed that my account number is 123 123 112233. It's like they don't believe me or something. Now, the real question you should ask yourself is, what is my bank routing number? Full Dondo, my answer was, I don't know, and I don't really care. If somebody is desperate enough for a win that they're stream sniping me, it doesn't bother me in the slightest. Oh. Kitty boy, I love you. Meow, meow. Oh, that was a nice, strong turn for him. I think we are going to drop Borean. Obviously move this guy. And drop Wind Primordial. Well, that was disappointing. That kills my Borean. I was hoping that would spawn in lane 2 or 4, where it would die to nothing. Oh, there you go. Saving your Nexus Overwatch. You got another one? Push 10? No, you got another one to shrink the Metamind. That works. And Corpse Crawler each... Ooh, that was not what I would have done. I'm actually sure what I would have done there, but not that. We will Matrix Warden, buffing the Overseer. We will battle. And we'll play Wind Primordial. Keep the pressure on. He's at 68 to my 94. And I feel like I have more cards leveled and better cards leveled. Full Dondo, as I said earlier, I'm not going to discuss trades on stream. You'll have to reach out to me offline, and we can discuss it. Whee! Whee! Last! Level up the Steam Sentinel. Not really sure that last play was the right thing to do. I might should have just played Steam Sentinel. Saved myself 12 damage. Yeah, that was definitely what I should have done. I don't know what I was thinking there. Warhammer came very late in both player levels. I don't know, Full Dondo. I tend to stream until I'm about to fall asleep. General, how nice. Doesn't actually kill the Wind Primordial. You can block it off and playing something here. Oh, wait, that doesn't block it off. You have to know the Corpse Crawler's dead. Discordant Strike? Ah, I see what you're doing. Gotcha. I think we next is Overwatch. Level up, I guess, Steam Sentinel. And Matrix Warden. Buffing the only thing that makes sense. And we'll level up Volcanic Giant. In hindsight, I should have put... it didn't matter, never mind. Spirit Cleave made it not matter. Somehow I haven't hit any of my rank 3s yet. 1, 2, 3. I guess I only did get 4 of them. That's kind of surprising. Let's see here. I think Matrix Warden sounds good. I mean, Orion Windweaver. Although I don't know why I put it there. And go ahead and get the Steam Sentinel out there. If I hadn't put Windweaver in mid, I probably would have played the Sky Knight, because that would have been the smart thing to do, but... Well, how about that? Fly him over there, fly him over there, drop an ambusher, and I guess we can chump block with the Sparkstone so that I can go ahead and kill the Corpse Crawler and prevent combat tricks. Preventing combat tricks is always a good idea. Oh, did I have lethal? 14. I don't see how I had lethal there. Not saying you're wrong, but Sparkstone plus Frost Shatter plus that I could have done 14, 18. I could have done 18 more and gotten him down to 12. But I would have been in a worse board state. Oh, if it were Frost Shadow Strike 3, that would be different. But I haven't played Frost Shadow Strike this game. And it doesn't matter. I've got 29 damage facing him. Yeah, okay, he shrunk one of them. See if I can get my extra damage through. I do! No sense in taking this 8. No reason to move that other than I wanted to move it. He has to kill everything or he loses. He loses. Good game, Mr. Nacho Pizza Guy. Well, I'm at 2-1. Let's see if I can get to the 3-1 for my entry fee back. Not a bad start to the night. Oh, hey, my wife is calling me. Pardon me. Hello, dear. Ah, sounds like fun. That's not good. That's about what I expect. I'm tired. It was a very long day at work. Can you guess what I'm doing right now? Yep. Yep. Can you guess who's sitting in my lap? Yep. All right. I love you, dear. All right. Bye. Oh. I can't stop the Razor Tooth here. I don't have an Aloyan card, so playing the Warhammer makes no sense. I think I'll play my own Razor Tooth. And a Wind Primordial. Yeah. I don't know. Christmas doesn't really seem like a goofy holiday to me. Not really. There are some nights when I overdo it, and then she gets grumpy with me, but as long as I do it in moderation, she doesn't have a problem with it. This turn is almost certainly Battlebrand on the Drake, and okay, that was not what I expected. New plan! Battlebrand on the Drake. We will level up the Avalanche Guardian. And then we will Matrix Warden in 5, buffing said Stalker. Battle, and run away from the Avalanche Guardian. 9/7 is going to be difficult to deal with. It can be done. There are plenty of 7-attack creatures. But it's not trivial. Wish I'd moved it in front of the... Well, I don't know. That would be bad too. Never mind. I don't want to get any value out of that Avalanche Guardian. Ooh, I get Metamind Overseer on the rank up turn. It's always a good sign. Frostfang Maiden. Alright. Short of Frost Shatter Strike. Ah, crap. As I was saying, short of Frost Shatter Strike, that's awesome. Frost Shatter Strike. Well, Metamind Overseer and Sky Knight or Alpha? Sky Knight, Alpha. I think I'll go with the Alpha. Here, Sky Knight and Alpha? Maybe Alpha and Windweaver? I don't know. Probably Sky Knight and Alpha. Oh, that's just rude. That was really, really rude. Don't know if I want to play the Alpha here, given that I have any other alternative at all. So I won't. Because I now know he has a Wallbreaker Yeti 2 in his deck, and I really would prefer not to run up against that. Just flat out giving him value sounds like a bad idea. Especially when there's an acceptable alternative play in my hand. Avalanche to 5, Drake to 4. After that, I'm not really sure. My turn is almost certainly Battlebrand, Leveling Glider, playing Wind Primordial. Oh, nice. Whee. Can't Battlebrand him off the board, so we will Battlebrand you off the board. Leveling Sky Knight. Sky Knight moves over, and Wind Primordial goes 1. Yes, Frostfang can move over, clear the Sky Knight, and live, but it just barely lives and dies to anything I play in front of it. He might be better served dropping a 8 or 9 attack creature in front of the Sky Knight, battling, and then cleaning up with the Frostfang. Like that. If you put that in front of the Sky Knight, well, that actually wouldn't have died. Go figure. Yeah. Okay, I've seen the Wallbreaker Yeti 2. That means I have no fear of playing my own Avalanche Guardian here. And Sky Knight here. This Wind Primordial's blocked in. I would rather clear this Drake than damage the Wallbreaker. Because the Drake regens and has mobility. Oh, let's see here. Sparkstone Elemental, and you Thunder Stomped it. Never mind. I'll fight Razortooth with Razortooth, only bigger. And I'll play Tech Explorer, jump blocking, and leveling up the Volcanic Giant. Kind of lost control of my board, but I'm going into rank 3 and have rank 3s, so hopefully that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of them is a defender, so it is at risk for Wallbreaker 3. Unless I'm forced to play it, I don't want to. This Razor Tooth moves to 2. New blocker comes down, blocking my Razor Tooth out. Or that. Razor Tooth and Tech Explorer. Leveling up Windweaver. Got to mitigate some damage now. Yeah, we're getting into the late game, so taking 14 damage is significant. Oh, I don't like this Drake. I don't like this Drake at all. But somehow or another, I can't kill it. Well, of these two options, I'm obviously moving Razor Tooth to kill Razor Tooth. Whee! That was a smart play. Battle. Oh, gosh. Alpha and Steam Sentinel? I don't really have a good play here. My hand kind of sucks. To 3. I'm playing Avalanche Guardian and Volcanic Giant because I don't really have another option. Maybe Frost Shatter Strike and Volcanic Giant if the game falls that way. Oh, God. I'm getting overrun now. Very badly. Avalanche Guard and Volcanic Giant. Volcanic Giant goes over here so that the Drake can't eat it. It wouldn't. The Drake's going to hit me in the face, but, you know, just in case you were considering that as an option. I expect him to hit me in the face and then move the Drake in front of the Alpha, honestly. Which I'm fine with, because I can kill the Drake then, thanks to Battlebrand. And give me some alpha value. Now, if he plays Wallbreaker, it will clear the Avalanche Guardian, not the alpha. Tech Explorer is a very greedy card, Dondo. It pays off if you can get to the late game, but getting to the late game can sometimes be difficult. Interesting. I'm not sure I like that play. I'm really not sure I like that play. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that was just a bad play. Even worse that you didn't get your trigger for the Drake. You played a Tempest card. You played the Drake first, and there was no reason not to. It has mobility. Now it doesn't. We Battlebrand the Drake over here that does have mobility. Level up Sky Knight. And drop an Infiltrator. I realize this is a risky play. Activating the Avalanche. And in turn. If he... So I am in range of lethal. If he drops Wallbreaker plus Frost Shatter Strike, I die. We drop Sky Knight there. And Volcanic Giant. So, if I play Volcanic Giant here, it dies to Frostfang moving over and killing it. If I drop Matrix Warden and buff Sky Knight, if I drop Matrix Warden and buff itself, it clears it. Still dies, but he doesn't get the Frostfang move to kill something. And I level up another card, which means that Volcanic Giant and Matrix Warden are functionally identical. I'm going to go with the Matrix Warden. Steam Sentinel is also functionally identical, but he has that Wallbreaker Yeti that is still of great concern to me, so I'd rather play a card that will be useful later, if it gets to later. It's unlikely this game will get to player level 5, so that may have been a moot point, but it's always worth thinking about. It is not always best to play your rank 3 card. It's not actually enough to kill it. Oh, gosh. I'm at 11. I think I'm dead. Move you over there. 15-2. Put a 15-16 in front of it. And Wind Primordial over here. If he has any way to activate his Avalanche Guardian, I just die. And it's that way from now until the end of the game. As soon as he activates his Avalanche Guardian, I'm dead. And it would have been even better if he hadn't gotten max damage off of his Titan. Or not Titan, Volcanic Giant. Good game, sir. I went 2-2. That was disappointing. Alright, let's give this another whirl. Expert Draft. 9 tickets.